Okay, we are going to start in child's pose, but with our legs together and our arms draped alongside our body. So bringing your legs together, send your sit bones to your heels, let your belly fold over your thighs, forehead soften into the floor. As you drape your arms alongside your body, let your shoulders release. Find width across your upper back. Let your shoulder blades pour off to the sides and widen. Can you find that same sensation in your lower back and around your hips? Let your lower back and hips just pour off to the sides and widen, soften. With your eyes closed, turn your gaze inward. In this more closed forward fold like child's pose, can you imagine yourself hugging your heart? Dipping into a little self-awareness, self-love, self-compassion. Consider for a moment how many labels are attached to you. Descriptors of who you are and what you do. Mother, son, wife, the smart one, the quiet one, manager, employee, doctor, artist, etc., etc. There are so many labels assigned to us by the external world, and many we convince ourselves of and assign internally. These are fluctuating descriptors. They are not our concrete identity. And some labels can lift us up. Some labels can keep us small. They're tiny little boxes that we can check or uncheck as many times as we want as we grow and evolve along our journey. Observe for a moment where in your life you show up to a label, shift into that role, and maybe adjust yourself to fit that role in a way that pulls you away from your authentic self. It's important that when we show up, we choose ourself. We act and speak and work and create from our authentic self and don't over-identify or over-attach or over-perform for these labels. We must be careful not to let these tiny boxes pull us away from our true nature. And it's in practices like this, coming to our mat, to move, to turn in, to meditate, that help us connect to our true self. The more we know ourselves and honor ourselves, the easier it is to choose ourselves in any situation. Take one more full breath into your heart, to that true self within. Bowing a little deeper towards it as you exhale. From here, I just want you to inch your forehead forward about an inch. Start to roll to the top of your head, and as you do, interlace your hands behind you, taking a chest expansion as you roll to the top of your head. Draw your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your hands together. Drive your knuckles towards the ceiling and grow wider across your chest and collarbones. Stay for a big inhale. On an exhale, bring your hands to your lower back. Roll up to stand on your knees. Roll your shoulders back, draw your elbows in, easy Ustrasana. Start to press your hips forward, lift your heart to the ceiling. Take a full breath in, keep your heart lifted. Exhale, start to move your sit bones towards your heels. Coming back to the top of your head into that chest expansion. Head grounds, hands interlace, reach your arms up to the ceiling and now maybe a little further overhead, stretching out those shoulders. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hands to your lower back. Roll up to stand on your knees. Shoulders back, elbows in. Push your hips forward. Lift your heart. Inhale, Ustrasana. Exhale, sit bones, work back towards your heels. Interlace your fingers, top of head grounds. We're going to take this 2 more times. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to low back. Roll up to stand on your knees. Shoulders back, elbows in, hips forward, heart lifts. Inhale, Ustrasana. Last time, exhale, sit bones, move back. Interlace your fingers, ground to the top of your head. Take a full breath in, stretch those arms and shoulders. Exhale, hands to low back, roll up to stand on your knees. Shoulders back, elbows in, hips forward, heart high. Inhale, Ustrasana. This time, exhale back into child's pose. Arms alongside your body. Forehead to the floor. Close your eyes. Start to take some swishes and sways side to side here. Loosening up your hip creases, maybe massage your third eye on the ground. Let your neck and head sway a little bit. And use this sway to eventually release your right arm out in front of you, extending that right side. Keep swishing, keep swaying. Then eventually add that left arm, extending that left arm out in front of you. Now in an extended child's pose, take a few more swishes and sways, going at your own pace. Walk your fingers far enough forward so your arms are extended and elbows are now lifted off the floor. Keep this swaying side to side. We're going to sway ourselves all the way into a modified up dog. So you'll move through all fours with those sways side to side. Go as slow as you'd like. Eventually swaying into modified up dog. You can keep swaying here, hips rocking right and left, maybe head dropping side to side, taking a little weight from wrist to wrist, warming up your wrists, your hands. And then settling into this modified up dog, hips pull to wrist, roll your shoulders back, draw your heart forward and up. Take a full breath in. Exhale, press to all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, open your heart. Exhale, thread your right arm through, come to your right shoulder and your head. Pause here. Push into your left hand to help draw your top shoulder back and spin your right ribs around and up to the ceiling. Keep pushing into that left hand. Inhale, unthread right arm up to the sky. On the breath, exhale, thread your right arm through. Come back into that twist just for a tap. Inhale, unthread and open. One more. Exhale, thread through, tap and twist. Inhale, unthread and open. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Reset on all fours. Left side, inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Open your heart. Exhale, thread your left arm through. Come to your left shoulder and head and pause. Push into your right hand to spin that top shoulder back. That'll create a little more space for you to spiral your left ribs and heart around and up to the ceiling. Keep pushing into that right hand. Inhale, unthread left arm back up to the sky. On the breath, exhale, thread it through, tap and twist. Inhale, unthread and open. Last time, exhale, thread through and twist. Inhale, unthread and open. Exhale, all fours, left hand lands. Tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Explore this first down dog of class, maybe even first down dog of your day. Just try it on. See what feels good. Add any movement that feels good. Eventually settling in, hands shoulder width apart. Push all the way into the pads of your fingertips to take pressure out of your wrist, and then energetically lift up through your forearms. Continue to lift up your arms, shoulder blades lift up your back towards your sit bones. Relift those sit bones to the sky. Keep all of that length in your spine and try and melt your heels a little closer to the floor. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Pause and breathe. Continue to push into the pads of your fingertips. Zip your belly in and up. Tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Grow longer out the top of your head and reach more out your heels. Building a little heat, a little strength. Easy breath for 5, 4, 3, 2. Take one more breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, pull forward to plank, long and strong. Easy breath. Engage your abdominals. We're here for 5, 4, tuck your tailbone to your heels. 3, 2, push the floor away with your hands. Take one more breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Pedal out your legs and enjoy this little journey. Walk your feet from the back of your mat all the way towards your hands. Take your time. Once you arrive at the top of your mat, grab hold of opposite elbows. Give your elbows a little pull. Maybe sway a little side to side. Bend one knee and the other. Check in here. See how you feel. Add any movement that feels appropriate in response to how your body feels. And coming back to center with your torso, release your arms, soften your knees, and slowly unroll all the way up to stand. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat, big toes touch. Hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Return your gaze inward towards your true self within. Trying to honor that self in every situation you show up to. Whatever the criteria, whatever the requirements, trying to perform from your authentic self. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up today. Interlace all but your index finger, steeple mudra. Push down into your feet, lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Squeeze your head with your upper arms as you reach longer out your fingertips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, side bend right. Anchor through your left foot. Let your hips move left as you pull your left arm longer. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Anchor through your right foot, send your hips right as you pull your right arm longer. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze your tush as your hips press forward. Lift your heart. Start to stretch back into that back bend. Press more into your feet. Lengthen more through your arms. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands through heart center. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, push the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, steeple mudra. Exhale, side bend right, smooth it out, stretch and lengthen. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your tush as your hips press forward, lift your heart, reach back, push more into your feet. Reach more through those arms. Take another breath in. Exhale, hands through heart center. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, soft jaw, soft eyes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, steeple mudra. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze your tush. Reach up and back. Push more into your feet. Reach more through those arms. Take a full inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, down dog, settle. This time for 5 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Without moving your hands, imagine you could drag your hands, squeeze your hands in towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Let your head release, your neck release. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Gazing to your heels. Try and reach down and out through your inner and outer heels evenly. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, pause here. I want you to rise high on your toes, and as you exhale, keep those heels lifted. Curl into a tight, tiny ball. See if you can work your hairline towards your knees, and then push into your hands to spread wider across your upper back. Inhale, half lift, heels land. Hands can come to your shins if they need to. Exhale, back into that curled up ball. Rise to your toes, bend your knees, head to knees. Push into your hands, spread between your shoulder blades. One more like that. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, curl into a ball. Rise to your toes, bend your knees, curl in. This time, inhale, half lift. Stay there. Exhale, heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Fingers to the floor now if they're not there already. Soften your left knee. Inhale, right arm to the sky, forward fold, twist. Can you lengthen your tailbone back and top of head forward? So you're really stretching your spine long first, and then work that twist. Rotate your ribs around your heart. Option to stay here, or maybe half wrap that right arm behind you, working your right hand towards your inner left thigh. That right forearm might be able to help guide your tailbone back as your heart and head pull forward. Roll your top shoulder open. Push a little more into your right foot. Lengthen up the back of that right leg. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Nice. Changing sides, right fingers to the floor. Soften your right knee. Inhale, reach your left arm up, forward fold, twist. Again, work to find that length first. Tailbone reaches back, top of head pulls forward, and then really spiral ribs around your heart. Maybe gaze towards that lifted thumb. Maybe half wrap that lifted arm behind you. You might use that left forearm to help lengthen your tailbone back as your heart and head continue to pull forward. Roll that top shoulder back. Take another breath in. Exhale, release. Heel to your feet all the way to touch. Big toes come together. With long legs, flat back, inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Inhale, mountain pose. Arms reach overhead and pause. Tailbone reaches to your heels. Scoop your belly in. Stay soft in your shoulders as you reach long through your fingertips. I want you to zip your inner thighs, inner ankles together and start to rise onto your toes. Lift your heels. Keeping your heels lifted, work into Utkatasana with your heels lifted. So knees will start to bend. Hips drop low, heart stays lifted, arms reach long. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, heels down, Utkatasana. Sit a little lower, lift your heart a little higher, take a full breath in. Exhale, forward fold, gorgeous. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, big stretch, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward, squeeze leg to arm. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, really push the floor away with your hands. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Push down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Pause and breathe. Move your right shin forward a little more. Try and tilt your right hip crease to the ceiling. Get longer along that entire right side body. Continuing to stretch that right side body. Begin to straighten your right leg, coming into reverse triangle. Anchor through your right big toe mound. Try and tilt your right hip crease to the ceiling even more. Take a full breath into the length of your right side. Keep that length. Exhale, triangle. Shift your hips in the opposite direction so they pull back. Right side stays long as you fold over that right leg. Right hand to shin, left arm to the ceiling. Pull your outer right hip back. Anchor more through your back heel. Let your tailbone lengthen towards your back heel as you pull your belly and front ribs in. Reach out the top of your head, finding that length again, and then rotating around your heart. Push into your feet. Inhale back into reverse triangle. Rise back up, reach back. This time turn your right toes in. Torso folds over left leg. Crawl your hands to the top of your mat for lizard. Both hands stay inside your right foot. So lizard towards the top of your mat. Good. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Let your hips drop a little lower. Keep your feet where they are. Exhale, modified pyramid. Press into your hands to stretch your front leg. Soften your elbows. Soften your head. We're going to take that on the breath a couple times. Inhale, rebend your front knee. Heart pulls forward. Exhale, stretch. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. This time, inhale, rebend that front knee. Lower your back heel to the floor. Push your right arm into your right knee. I want you to start by reaching your left arm to the left side of your space and then continue to open your left arm to the ceiling, coming into side angle. From there, try and work that left arm into a half wrap, working to grab your inner right thigh with your left fingers. Bottom arm is pushing that bottom knee open. Pull your right sit bone back. Anchor more through your back foot. Again, to pull your belly and front ribs in. Spin your top shoulder open. Press down and out through your feet. Continue to gaze over your left shoulder, a little different. Keep this half wrap. Inhale, reverse warrior with this half wrap, gazing over your left shoulder. Exhale, chaturanga, let it go. Flush it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. This time, open mouth, exhale. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward. Squeeze leg to arm. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Push the floor away with your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Push down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior, and breathe. Move your left shin forward. Try and tilt your left hip crease to the ceiling a little more. Get longer along that entire left side body. Good. Keep stretching that left side body long. Start to straighten your front leg. Reverse triangle. Can you tilt your left hip crease more to the ceiling as you anchor through that left big toe? Big inhale into that left side. Exhale, triangle, hip shift back. Keep lengthening your left side as you stretch out over your left leg. Left hand to left shin, right arm to the ceiling. Try and spin your inner left thigh forward as you draw your outer left hip back. Anchor through your back foot, pull your belly and front ribs in, grow longer through your spine from tail to head, and then twist. Left ribs, heart, maybe gaze towards that top thumb. Press into your feet. Inhale, back into reverse triangle. Big reach back. This time, exhale, left toes turn in. Torso to right thigh. Crawl your hands to the top of your mat, lizard, with that left knee bent, facing front. Both hands are inside your left leg. Pull your heart forward. Let your hips sink a little closer to the floor. Take a breath in here. Exhale, keep your feet where they are. Stretch your front leg. Soften your elbows, soften your head, easy fold. On the breath, inhale back into lizard, front knee bends, heart pulls forward. Exhale, stretch back, modified pyramid. Inhale, rebend that knee, heart pulls forward. Exhale, modified pyramid. This time, inhale, rebend that front knee. Exhale, seal your back foot down. Push your left arm into your left leg. Start to reach your right arm out to the right and then all the way up to the ceiling, side angle. Good. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down and think of pulling your left sit bone back towards that back foot. Use your bottom arm against your bottom leg to help rotate your torso around, and then half wrap that top arm behind you if it's available. Try and roll that right shoulder open. Get longer from tail to head. Continue to gaze over your right shoulder, so a little different. Press down and out through your feet. Inhale, half bound reverse warrior, looking over that right shoulder towards your back foot. Exhale, chaturanga, let it go, flush it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. That is our flow. Let's smooth it out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Long legs, long spine. Inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach up. Zip your inner thighs, inner ankles together. Push down through your feet to lift your heels. Try and keep your heels lifted. Bend your knees, sit low. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, hips low, heart lifts, Utkatasana. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Take your time here. Reach more through those right fingertips. Stretch your right leg straight. Reverse triangle. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, triangle, hip shift back. Inhale, back into reverse triangle. Right toes turn in. Exhale, torso to left thigh. Crawl all the way around into lizard facing front, both hands inside your right foot. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, modified pyramid stretch. 2 more, inhale, lizard. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, lizard. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, rebend your front knee. Exhale, seal that back heel down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Reach it out to the left and up, and then wrap that arm behind you, half bound, side angle. Spin your top shoulder back. Push your bottom knee open with that bottom arm. Keep gazing over your left shoulder. Inhale, half bound, reverse warrior, gazing towards your back foot as you reach back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay there. Reach more through those left fingers. Start to stretch your left leg straight. Reverse triangle. Big breath in. Exhale, triangle. Push down into your feet. Inhale, back into reverse triangle. Exhale, left toes turn in, torso to right thigh. Crawl your hands around into lizard, both hands inside your left foot. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, stretch back. 2 more, inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, rebend that front knee. Exhale, seal your back heel down. Inhale, right arm reaches out and up to the sky. And then half wrap that right arm behind you. Push your bottom knee open with your bottom arm. Spin your heart around to the ceiling. Anchor more through your back foot. Gaze over that top shoulder. Keep your gaze there. Inhale, half bound reverse warrior, gazing over that back shoulder towards your back foot. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Settle in. Come back to yourself. Slowing down your breath. Stilling and quieting your body. Check in. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. With long legs, long spine, inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shifting to your right foot, Vrikshasana, drawing that left leg in. Can bring your left foot to your inner right thigh or right calf, wherever you're comfortable. Try and keep both sit bones facing forward, but then widen through your inner left knee and let your tailbone lengthen down. Hands to your heart. Soft shoulders, let them waterfall down your back. Easy gaze, easy breath. Bring your left hand to your left hip, right hand to the outside of your left leg, and this might be where you stay. If you'd like to extend that left leg longer, try and slide your right hand to the outside of your left foot, and then work to any degree to stretch that left leg a little longer. Wherever you are, knee bent or straight, extend your left arm back behind you. Get longer first. Push into your bottom foot, lengthen through the top of your head, and then start to twist around to the left. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Use this exhale, come back to center, either squeezing your left knee in or maybe left hand grabs that left foot. Wherever you are, inhale, pick that leg or knee up a little higher, big transition. Exhale, standing splits. Swing that left leg down and up. Drop your forehead towards your right shin. Just one big breath in to lift that left leg a little higher. Exhale, cross your lifted leg behind your right. So you're in a forward fold with your left leg crossed behind your right. Relax your head and shoulders. You can bend your knees as much as you need. And then just walk your hands towards the right side of your mat. Pushing down into your feet. Come back to center. Maybe bring your forehead a little closer to that front knee. And then with your legs staying crossed, zip your belly in to help you balance. Roll all the way up to stand. Inhale, reach your arms up. Grab left wrist with right hand. Exhale, side bend right. Just a little stretch to that left side body. Hip in IT band. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, Tadasana, left foot next to right. Hands to heart center. Vrikshasana on the right when you're ready. Draw that right knee up, right foot to inner left thigh or calf. That inner right knee is opening, but you're maintaining your hips straight forward. Let your tailbone drop, belly draw in and up, hands to heart center. And then after you've stabilized and grounded, created a trunk and roots, see if you can soften your upper body. Shoulders, eyes, breath. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Left hand to the outside of your right knee as you bring that knee forward. You know where we're going this time. Option to stay right here, or maybe slide that left hand to the outside of your right foot into any degree. Work that right leg a little straighter. Extend your right arm back behind you. First, push into your bottom foot. Get taller through your spine. And then work that rotation. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale back to center. Either squeeze your right knee in or bring your right hand to your right foot and lift that right leg higher. Stay for a breath in. Good. Exhale, standing split. Swing that right leg down and up. Drop your forehead to your shin. We're here for one breath. Inhale, lift that right leg a little higher. Exhale, cross that lifted leg behind your bottom leg. So left leg is in front, right leg is crossed behind. Let's walk our hands around to the left. Just an easy twist and fold. Come back to center, maybe forehead a little closer to that front knee. And slowly roll up, zip your belly in to help you balance. Inhale, arms reach up, grab right wrist with left hand. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, Tadasana. Big toes touch. Hands to heart center. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit low. Exhale, prayer twist right. Press your palms. Hook your left arm to the outside of your right leg. Going for length, tailbone back, top of head forward, and then rotating. Draw that top shoulder back, spiral around. Option to stay here, or if side crow is in your practice, just a breath or two in side crow. You'll bend your knees, hips to heels, hands to the floor, shifting to your hands. Wherever you are, breathe for 3. Utkatasana in 2. 1, feet to the floor. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. As you push into your hands, try and poke your right knee higher to the sky. Keep that left heel dropping towards the floor. Take another breath in. Exhale, flip your dog. Let those right toes land. Pivot all 10 toes to face the back of your space. Reach your right arm to the front of the room. Push more into your bottom hand. Lift those hips. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, have a seat. Lower your hips to the floor and just fold that right elbow in. So check out those legs. All 10 toes are facing back. Push into this front hand. We're going to lift back up into that shape. Inhale, hips lift. Right arm reaches to the front of your space. Good. Exhale, back down into a seat. One more time like that. Inhale, lift. Hips press. Right arm reaches forward. Exhale, lower your hips, have a seat. Extend your left leg long and spin to the outer edge of your left foot, setting up for wild thing. So left leg is stretched towards the back of your mat and your left toes are pointing to the left side of your space. Coming onto the ball of your right foot, once again, inhale, lift those hips, reach your right arm to the front of your space. Very carefully, start to float those right toes. Try and bring your right knee and right hand together in side plank. Breathe for 3, 2, using that right hand however you need to. 1, to step into a lunge. Right foot steps forward. Take your time. Those were a lot of tricky transitions. Good. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Glide onto that front leg. Fingers pull far enough forward so you can lengthen your spine. Spin your left hip down to the floor. If you need to bend your front knee a little to find that, go for it. Really reach out that lifted heel as you pull the top of your head forward. Right fingers stay grounded. This is a great place for you to use a block underneath that right hand if you'd like. We're going to open that left arm to the left and up to the ceiling, revolving into Ardha Chandrasana. Try and stack your left hip on top of your right. Flatten out your entire front body towards the left side of your space. Option to stay here, or maybe bend your top knee and catch your foot with your left hand. If so, kick foot to hand. Open your heart. Wherever you are, breathe for 3, 2, 1, moving back into supported warrior 3. Left fingers will land. Square off those hips. Take your time. Reach your right arm straight out to the side. Bend your lifted knee. Right hand grabs that lifted foot. Start to kick your foot into your hand. Poke your back knee, that lifted knee, to the ceiling. Drop your forehead towards your shin. A bound standing split. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Left foot lands hip width apart from that right foot. So take your time to find that. Forward fold with your feet hip width. Soften your knees as much as you need to grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Maybe with an open mouth exhale, forward fold. Slide your shoulders up your back. Press into your feet. Spread your sit bones wide. Let's take 3 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Heel, toe, your feet all the way to touch. With long legs, long spine, inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right arm hooks to the outside of your left leg. Lengthen from tail to head, and then rotate on top of that length. Top shoulder spins open. Push palms together to work that rotation even more. Option to stay here, or maybe just touch on side crow, dropping those hips, planting your hands, shifting to your hands wherever you are. Breathe for 3. Utkatasana in 2. 1. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Push into your hands. Try and poke that left knee to the sky. And continue to drop your right heel towards the floor. Take a full breath in. Exhale, flip your dog. Spin all 10 toes to face back. Push your hips to the sky. Reach your left arm to the front of your space. Yes. Take a full breath in. Exhale, have a seat. Land your hips. Bend that left elbow in. Just check out those feet. Make sure both feet are pointing back. We're going to come into that shape 2 more times. Push into your bottom hand. Inhale, lift your hips. Reach your left arm towards the front of your space. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Stay here. Extend your right leg long. Let your right toes spin out to the right. Working into wild thing. Push into your bottom hand. We're going to come to the ball of your left foot. Inhale, lift those hips high again. Reach that left arm to the front of your space again. Then working into side plank. Maybe left hand and left knee come together. Breathe for 3. 2, use that left hand any way you need to. 1, to step your left foot forward into a lunge. Good, big transition here. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Glide onto that left leg. Soften that front knee as needed to help square your hips towards the floor. Reach out that lifted heel. Reach out the top of your head. Working towards Ardha Chandrasana, a great place to use a block under that left hand. Right arm will open to the right and then up to the ceiling. Try and stack your right hip on top of your left hip. Try and stack your right shoulder on top of your left shoulder. Option to stay here, or maybe bend that top knee and catch your foot. If so, kick foot to hand. Open your heart. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Work your way back into supported warrior 3. Right fingers down, square off those hips. Reach your left arm straight out to the left. Bend your top knee. Left hand will grab for that lifted foot. And then open up that lifted knee. Try and poke that knee to the ceiling. Work your forehead closer to your bottom shin. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, feet hip width apart. This time, Padahastasana, soften your knees. Slip your entire hand underneath your foot, bringing those toes to your wrist creases. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Exhale, fold. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Shake out your head, your shoulders, release your hands. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, half lift, long spine, yogi's choice, through a vinyasa as you exhale, or step back to downward dog. We'll all meet up in down dog. Take your time. On an inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Slide your right shin forward. Try and bring your right knee to the outside of your right wrist. Walk your left knee and left toes back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Great place to close your eyes. Notice how you're breathing. Walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, step back, downward facing dog. Give your legs a little pedal. You might open your mouth or flutter your lips. Inhale your left leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Bring that left knee to the outside of your left wrist. Walk your right knee and right toes back. Take your time setting up, no rush when you're ready. Folding forward. Walk your hands back in. Step back, downward dog, paddle your legs. Take whatever you need, last down dog of class. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze past your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, jump your feet through your hands, and work your way all the way onto your back. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Walk your heels in towards your seat. Now, yogi's choice. We're going to take 3 back bends, 3 breaths each. You decide. You can start with bridge pose, arms alongside your body, lifting up and interlacing your hands underneath you. If you're ready for Urdhva Dhanurasana, you can start there. 3 back bends. I'll talk you through it. Setting up, arms alongside your body for bridge, or hands by your ears for Urdhva Dhanurasana. Wherever you are. Inhale, prepare. Tuck your tailbone, push into your feet. Exhale, lift on up. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Don't get too comfortable. We're going to come right back up. You decide, bridge or wheel, setting up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift on up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, slowly release. Again, don't get too comfortable. 1 more to go. Setting up, arms alongside your body or hands by your ears. Last time. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. This time, heel toe your feet mat width apart. You might give your wrists a little roll, right and left circles if you took full wheel. Everyone, though, let those knees gently sway side to side. The next time your knees fall to the left, keep them over there. Bring your left foot to the outside of your right knee. Use that foot to help press your right knee towards the floor. Right arm up on a high diagonal. Gaze towards that right hand. Back through center as you uncross your legs. Make sure your feet are mat width apart before you drop your knees to the right. Right foot will come to the outside of your left leg to help weight that leg towards the floor. Left arm on a high diagonal. Gaze towards your left hand. Come back to center. Uncross those legs. Happy baby. Soles of your feet to the ceiling. Grab for the outer edges of your feet. Pull on your feet to bring your knees closer to the floor. Push your feet into your hands to lengthen your lower back towards the floor. Yogi's choice. You can stay still. You can rock. You can stretch one or both legs straight. Draw your knees into your chest, a little squeeze here, and take both knees over to the left. Look to the right. Easy twist. Inhale back through center. Exhale, knees to the right, look to the left. Inhale back through center. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything in really tightly. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, release and set up for final rest. Make sure to take time getting comfortable. Start to deepen your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Begin to add small movements to your fingers and wrists, toes and ankles. And let your head sway side to side. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your right. Using this position as another little hug for your heart, for your true self. When you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes, draw your hands to your heart. She woke up every morning with the option of being anyone she wished. How beautiful it was that she always chose herself. Tyler Kent White. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.